Test, test. I'm good. Eli?
Yo, yo.
All right. Evelyn?
Test.
Good. Jake?
And I need cash now. Call
And
8800.
Ass piss farts.
Shawn?
Well, it
Uh-oh.
caught. I see the waveform on the Zencaster, but I didn't hear Shawn say anything.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, that was really weird. But yes, Shawn is okay.
I'm
I'll
fine.
get
all
to
of
hear
you
whatever
not
that was
hear
when I
my-
listened to the Patreon version of this.
The fact that you didn't hear it
Can
makes
all
it
of you
funnier.
not
We're-
hear my air conditioning running on
No,
Zencaster?
I can't hear it.
no, I can't hear it.
No, I can't hear your air conditioner.
The fact that you didn't hear what I
Okay.
said makes it funnier, and I'll
Can you
use
guys
it
hear
as the
my air conditioner?
use it as the pre-show when you get it. Yes. Hang on, I'll take my whole microphone over to
Okay.
my bedroom where my air conditioner is.
Can you guys hear my air conditioner?
Not.
I heard that.
All right, you asked
That
for
was
it. Moving the whole
Jake blowing
computer.
into the mic.
We're gonna do that too. Okay, we are recording, by the way.
Wait, can you guys hear the
We
air
are
conditioner?
recording.
No.
I got home about 20
Shawn
minutes
just
ago.
running through the
grabbed
house
it.
like a crazy man. Can you hear the air conditioner? Can you hear the air conditioner? Can you hear
Can
it?
you?
He's just
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Alright.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Path Through Time. I am Dakota, your PM, your DM, your GM, and sitting to my left is somebody who is currently recording on a Apple Macintosh 1. I know what it's called.
It's me, Evelyn. Yeah. I am currently recording on a MacBook that has the words System 76 written on the front. It's kind of weird. I don't know how it happened like that. But anyway, sitting to my left is somebody who truly believes that the proper word for a video description is doobly-doo.
Yeah, that's me. I know exactly what a doobly-doo is, and soon so will everyone else. Me, Eli, by the way. And sitting across from me is someone who is currently drinking ginger beer.
Right. You just quack at us?
I got a whole case of ginger ale. That's not the same, but like it's almost. It's a 24 case.
Did you seriously run across your house to grab
He
ginger ale?
is getting his steps in today.
Okay, it's like 2 steps over there. No, I didn't go all the way across the house. Hi, I'm Shawn with a giant case of ginger ale.
Okay. Shawn, you gotta introduce Jake.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, I
Let
had
him
to put the
slurp his
ginger ale back.
beer first.
Yeah.
Okay. He ran all the way across his house again.
And sitting to my left is someone named Jake.
Left? Really?
What?
Crazy.
Am I the only one that heard that? But did you just say bleft?
I
Yes,
just
that's-
said that!
That was the
What?
joke, not what he was doing, but the fact that he was to my left.
Is there
It's
something
me,
I'm missing?
Jake.
What the hell is a bleft?
I'm about to attack a cat. And a goose. A zangoose, to be exact.
It's a mongoose. We just had
Yeah.
this discussion before the show. It's a mongoose.
I'm
Not
about to
a
attack a
goose.
goose, a cat,
I
I
wanna-
don't care. Walton wants blood.
It's a cat ferret. It's the cat
We've had
ferret.
too much
Yeah,
friendly
basically.
content right now. We
It's,
need
yeah, it's
some of
basically
this.
just a mink. Actually, is a mongoose like a mink? I don't know if I've ever seen a mongoose in person.
Hey, it
Well,
doesn't
I'm
matter. He's
just-
about to be dead.
Close to a mink.
It
Oh,
don't
it does
matter.
kind
What
of
is-
look like a mink.
He's about
It's
to
like a
die.
mink, but more vicious, I think, right?
But
Hey,
minks
Google.
are vicious. They're carnivores, I'm
Is a
pretty
mongoose
sure.
a kind of mink?
Welcome to the podcast where we
Someone
discuss
asked, are mongoose
animals.
venomous? No,
Alexa,
not
is a
venomous.
mongoose a kind of mink?
Okay, I think they're a little bit vicious because I just googled mongoose and the first under the section that says people also ask, the very first thing says, why do mongoose eat snakes?
No, a mongoose are not a
Yeah.
type of mink.
That, because they can.
Because they can.
Can we get to
Okay,
this fight?
yeah.
Stop talking about
Well,
these gooses.
Alexa says no.
Jesus
Minx and
Christ.
mongoose are not the same.
Okay, these
Let's
things are more
fight.
hardcore than I thought.
Let's
Why
fight.
do mongoose eat
This-
snakes?
Oh my gosh.
These mongooses hunt and kill these snakes in their natural habitat, eating them down to their venomous sacs. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is that what the
And
mink
some
oil's made out of?
mongoose have
I'm so glad we're not
Mink
PG
is,
anymore.
yeah, made out of mink fur.
Oh, hey, welcome back to
I'm
Path
pretty
Through Time. We're no longer PG. We're gonna swear now.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but back in episode 8, we started putting explicit tags on. I don't think I put a, I don't think I put a disclaimer under, but it doesn't matter. Our audience is old enough, and, like, I don't think anyone's dying. If you're dying, let us know in the Discord.
Alright, let's go.
Shit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know if that's
Let me
good
hop on
advice
the
to be
Discord
giving.
real
If you
quick
are
and,
dying, go download the Discord app and let us know before you call 911.
Do I get...
All right. I'm getting the move
We
generator.
don't got
going.
long.
Hang
We
on.
gotta start this.
Yeah, I gotta find my dice. My cat knocked them down again.
Question. A power band gives me a +9 to my attack, right?
What?
It gives
Oh,
you
because
of
of
your
your
base
power
stat.
band? It should be +8 to your base stats, your power band.
To just my attack, right?
Okay, my dice are completely gone. Give me a second.
There.
It's pow-
Everyone else is going to be very
I found a
confused
d20. Hold on one second. I gotta go diving for this
at
one.
what I just put in the lockers.
Hold on.
There's a locker room.
Aha, I got a
What?
d20.
I'm dying.
Guys,
Yes,
my
we
d4
know.
is gone.
Oh no,
Oh
Bruce
my
is dying.
gosh.
I found
Ow,
it, guys.
ow.
I found the pyramid. Guys, I found a caltrop on my floor.
Oh right, we still gotta do the
Rusty.
recap. Damn it.
Yeah, why do you think I'm diving for dice?
All right.
So my
I rolled a
attack is
1.
+8.
Okay, I am rolling. Alright. Others, roll
I
Roll what?
also rolled a 1.
a d4.
Roll a d4 to do the
D4.
recap, Evelyn.
A 3.
4.
4? Jake?
3.
Well, I rolled a 2, so I guess I'm doing the recap. How does this always happen? The odds are against
Dakota?
the fact that I do a
You've
recap. I
done
always do
almost.
it.
You've done like more than half the recaps this season.
I know, and the odds are stacked against me doing the recaps, and yet still I've done so many, which is actually fine because I just reviewed the previous episode earlier, so I actually have a good recollection of what happened.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so last time, Path Through Time. You guys started in the Pepperoni's Pizzeria. You guys had an argument with Selena because she was being stingy about Walter and Selena's agreement about swapping the orbs. Selena did not want to give Walter his guitar unless she was able to hold on to the orb. So you guys managed to switch the
Because she's a
orb. The
bitch.
one you think is
Here we go again.
the one you guys think is fake, you guys gave to Selena, so she is now holding on to that. And Walter has his guitar back. You guys left the pizzeria, and Jake ended up snapping his high E string, so he had to get that replaced later on. But you guys headed down to the general store to pick up a supply of mozzarella sticks and pepperoni for Mr. Pepperoni to pay back the debt of 1,500 Pokés worth of mozzarella sticks, which, by the way, are still sitting on the table. Just want to point that out. And along the way, you guys met...
No, Sammy ate 75%
the
of them.
Okay, there's only 25% of the mozzarella sticks still on the table, minus whatever you guys munched on. So you guys met the Perugly and Xerix, who the Perugly is... I don't actually remember. Did Zekrom tell you guys who the Perugly was?
The boss, other than that.
I
we
feel like you...
learn a
Yeah, I think you
name,
guys already know that.
But
Yeah.
we do
You
know
guys
it's the
already know that.
boss.
Yeah, so you guys met the mob boss going downtown there with Xerix, who was looking for Zekrom, the bartender, because Zekrom knows about like the mob dealings and all about the underground speakeasy, a bunch of illegal stuff that could get them in trouble. So they were looking for Zekrom to stuff with, I don't know, I can't say anything, but yeah, Xerix was also there. Walter managed to evade being seen twice, and you guys ended up successfully getting the pepperoni and mozzarella sticks from the general store, along with Walter's new guitar string. So you guys headed back, dropped those off, met a mail carrier Imoka who handed you guys handed Mr. Pepperoni the cease and desist from Sprigatito in Hawkeye, and then you guys headed back to Miss Flameback's place, and that is where we left off with you guys seeing the Perugly banging on the door of Miss Flameback's front door.
Too bad they don't have a good representative for lawyer. Like, they. Bleh! Can't talk.
Bleh.
Like Kyle had.
Was she banging with?
Well, Kyle
And not a
was
scratch.
the lawyer.
He needs a. He needs a lawyer like Kyle.
Oh, I thought you meant like Kyle had a. No, I getcha.
Yeah,
He represented
Yeah.
himself.
we got it.
Well, technically.
What
with
do you
the,
mean?
With all the
I,
time
like-
stuff.
He's. I don't know. I don't know too much about Italian mobsters, which is kind of what I base that off of, which you guys will get to see later.
Was Perugly banging with her paw or her tail?
She was smacking the door with her paw. I'm just going to imagine. You put the imagery out there of her detaching her tail and smacking the door with it. But no, that
because
is
they
not
got
what
the
happened.
Long tails.
Do they have a long tail? I was
Yeah,
literally
they
just
got
putting
the long
together the
tail with
character
the
sheet
big
for
floof at
earlier.
the end.
But it's wrapped around their
Right.
stomach, so it would detach. He's not wrong.
Around their
Like a
stomach?
Saiyan.
Dude, that's right.
It's not wrapped around their stomach.
It is.
Detach? Why
It's
would
like
it?
Vegeta. He
What?
wraps it around the
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah,
so they can
all the
unload-
pictures I'm
Only
looking
thing
at,
that's
it is
around
not
their
wrapped
stomach
around
is
his
their
stomach.
tail.
Oh, does it?
No, it's got a twisty tail, and it is kind of
Oh.
long, but it's not wrapped around its stomach.
Right?
No, it is. It is.
Oh well. We can
No,
just
it
say it's
goes
the paw.
above their
We can
back.
just say the do him with the paw.
What are you talking about? I'm looking at the imagery section of Google for Perugly, and not a single one of them has that imagery.
It's
if you look at
connected
the
from
back
the back.
sprites of Perugly on Bulbapedia, the
Okay, I'm gonna share my
tail-
screen. Hold on, I'm just gonna
Guys.
share my screen real quick.
Oh, are you
Okay.
thinking that flower bit around its stomach, its tail? It's not.
No, that literally is its tail. There's
Oh,
a,
you
a
talking
scene.
about the fluff it has on its tail? That's not a
literally-
tail.
No, that's literally its
Oh,
tail.
it
No,
actually-
you listen-
Yes, it is
Can you-
actually. The fluff is
Yes.
its tail because in
Yeah.
its other form, it has a
Is
fluff
it?
in its first form. So
I don't
the fluff
see that
is
in
its
the
tail.
imagery. Hold on one
There's-
second.
Go to it.
there's
Go to
a-
Perugly's first form.
I'm trying to find a picture that actually shows like the connection between the fluff, because I'm seeing a picture with it not that.
No,
I'm seeing a lot of pictures where that's not the case.
I have an
Guys,
image right here. I
hang
have an
on.
image
Okay.
that
look
you
for
can
its
use.
back
There's-
sprite.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Nobody's
looking
listening to me.
for.
There's literally a clip from the anime with its tail disconnecting from its body. Like Jesse lifts the tail off of it.
What the fuck?
I
Okay.
sent it in Teacher's
Sure.
Lounge.
Huh, I see that. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Huh, okay. It is very hard to see by these photos because none of these photos I'm looking at show the connection between the stem
Alright.
and the actual fluff
We
part
got
of it.
that figured out.
Yep, okay.
So-
We got that figured out. No. Anyway, no. She is banging on the door with her paw. And
Just doing
with
nothing,
that,
still hiding.
Shawn, pull us up a random move.
Slack off.
Slack off. We will slack off in. That's
Alright, we'll
grammatically
slack
correct.
off.
All right, we'll do
in.
it tomorrow then.
We're going to slack in. Okay, so you guys are now standing. I was imagining you guys are like standing at the gate of the residence, and you can see the Perugly. I didn't mention it last time, and it's just because I forgot to. But yes, Xerix is there at Perugly's side. I didn't mention that last time. That's my mistake. Xerix is there, and you can see that clearly.
Oh
Also,
my
it is
goodness.
nighttime outside.
It is just them outside, you said?
It is just them. It seems like they just arrived, and Perugly just started knocking on the door.
All right, question.
They found
Right.
us.
Wait, hang on. Has Walter told the rest
Question?
of the party who the Zangoose is? Because as far as we know, we don't know that guy.
No. You guys got a brief glimpse, and I think... Go ahead.
That son of a.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you guys just got the brief glimpse of Xerix kidnapping Walter, and that was basically it. And
I'll
you
just say, you
guys...
see-
But you guys did get tell of Xerix the bouncer from Sprigatito the Panseer in the bar.
Yeah.
So you
Right,
guys
so we
know
do
of him?
know of him, yeah.
Yes, Walter did not tell you guys, but you know of him. You guys saw him kidnap Walter.
Can I just say, you see a glint in Walter's eye when he sees that he's here. He's like,
I rolled-
rematch.
Can I roll perception to see if I figure out that that's who that is?
You don't need perception. You just know that.
My Walter
If
saying
you
rematch, you
want-
can probably tell he's the
If
one who
you
kicked
want to
Walter's
have
butt.
the possibility of failing the roll, I guess you can, but I don't see how that would help you.
No. I just wanted to make sure that the characters knew who it was, I guess.
No,
Does
yeah.
that Zangief
yeah,
have a marked up eye? I can't remember if you told me or not. I want to know if my medical actually did mess up its eye.
I don't remember, and I don't think so. He's not, like, blind or anything, so...
Guess I'll have
No.
to do it myself then.
He's got an eye
God
patch
damn.
on.
He's got 2 eye patches on. He's even cooler.
They call him No IP.
He's actually got 3 eye patches on. He's got one over his nose.
3 over his nose.
Okay,
And he
so
can't
what
see
are
or
you
smell.
guys... What are you guys planning on doing with this?
They're on a base. We
Well-
gotta get rid of them.
Before anything can get out of hand, I think Bruce is gonna like walk over to them. Be like, "Excuse me, can I help you? This is my house."
The Perugly looks, the Perugly turns around and looks at her. She's like, what do you want? And who are you? Oh, you're that Cyndaquil we saw earlier, aren't you?
Yeah, this is my house. We were just coming home.
Oh, well, fuck. But as she says this, she sharply looks upwards and she points at Walter and she's like, you're
No
the
regrets. I'm attacking.
one. You
Can I restrain Walter?
roll opposed strength.
I'm doing quick attack on the sucker. Oh,
Okay,
wait.
roll opposed strength with Walter or Jake. Roll for a quick attack real quick, and if you succeed, you'll roll with advantage against strength.
Okay, that is a 11.
Okay, so roll against Sammy's strength, but Jake gets roll with advantage.
I rolled 19 plus 1 is dirty 20.
Okay.
You stopped me. I only got my biggest was a 14. Because
Okay,
I had 11
so-
plus 3.
So you do manage to hold Walter back, but he is giving a lot of force as he attempts to quick attack the Peruvian.
Rematch.
What? Yeah, wait, hang on. Just
I want
let's
blood.
just talk. No, let's talk to her first. I don't know. We gotta see what she's talking about. Hold on. We'll just wait. Just calm down.
You're the one that beat up my bouncer, are you? The Peruvian says. Why are you? Why would you do that?
How's the eye?
Walter, no.
Zarek
Walter,
like
just-
narrows
Walter,
his
just-
eye at you.
Walter,
His
just
eyes
answer
at
her
you.
question.
He won't let me in. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of his job, obviously. I forget what voice I had for myself earlier. I think this was it.
Also, he's a terrible bouncer. I tried to bribe him, and he was okay with it if I gave him all my money. He was gonna let me in if I bribed him. Not really a good bouncer for that.
At this, Zarek looks over at Peruvian. She's like, he's just shaking his head. He's like, no, I didn't. He's lying. Don't listen to him.
If I gave him enough Boca burgers, he was gonna let me in.
Peruvian's like, Boca Burgers?
Yeah.
Why Boca? What?
He's a
to
cheap
be-
man. He is not loyal.
I mean, to be fair, Boca Burgers are delicious.
Anyway, what I
all I had to
really
give him
want
about
with
was
you.
better. Huh, what do you
You
want?
broke in the same time my bartender disappeared, and he happens to have information that could be, let's say, harming to my business. Now that
Oh,
we
he was at a
have you,
police station last time I saw him.
Xerix, grab him.
Oh!
Xerix is going to
Okay,
go.
Did
Xerix
you
is
believe
going
Walter
to-
when Walter just says, "I saw him at the police station. He was in the town. He was in the what's the one that Glacium was on? I can't remember the name.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye? Yeah, he was in the police station on Hawkeye. Apparently, he went with the Glacions.
Who were you talking about? The program was like, who are you talking about? Who went with what?
Your bartender? Yeah. Apparently, he went to Hawkeye because the police offered them deal if they could get onto you. So he's getting immunity and he's gonna rat you out.
What? Okay, roll deception.
Yeah.
What's under smart?
I think it's either smart or
Cute.
cute.
It's cute.
Cute.
Oh, okay. I'm 12.
All right, Perugly rolled a 15. She's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
what the-
uh-huh.
What attack? I'm just gonna vacuum wave.
With this,
vacuum
the
wave
front
other
door
person.
swings open, and you see Alfred open the door.
Alfred, hey, can you come quick? I'm really having a hard time holding back Walter here.
And
what? No,
with
no,
that,
no, stop it, stop.
Alfred sees the situation and he goes for an extrasensory on the Perugly.
Do it.
What does that
Which
do?
It is a 2d8 plus 10 damaging move. Roll a d20 if I got a rap text. If result is greater than equal to the effect roll, foes flinch. So it has the possibility of flinching,
Should we roll 18?
which it did not.
Hang on.
Are we ganging up on these two Pokemon now?
Yes,
It's
we are
9 against
jumping
2.
them.
So
We
no,
are jumping them.
no, we're not doing anything yet. Alfred is protecting
Alfred-
the house.
Yeah, Alfred is going for this Perugly, and as he's going for this extrasensory, he's like, "Children, get back! I will deal with this." Or wait, I lost my British accent.
No,
Children, get back! I
wanted this. I want it on. Let me help. Let me.
And Alfred slams into this Perugly with Psychic Force and deals. I don't have my D8 up, so you gotta give me a second.
Walter just says, "I'll pay you for your next meal if you let me go."
He rolls a.
What? No. As much as I would appreciate that, no, I'm not. No,
I'll give you all my Boca Burgers when we resupply.
my man, you're all out of Boca Burgers. I know that. You dropped them all on the ground like a
Nah,
dingus.
I'll bake you a cake.
So, well, Alfred deals 48 damage to the Perugly.
What?
Minus its defense. Special defense.
Dead.
So that means that Alfred did 11 damage to the Perugly.
Oh my!
What?
Whoa!
Surprisingly less than I wanted.
Is extrasensory a special or physical attack?
Special.
Now,
Okay.
at this, you guys feel a psychic force hit you guys and push you towards the edge of the lawn.
Walter's doing all he
And
can to
in
fight
your
it.
minds,
Perugly?
you guys can hear Alfred going, "You guys stay back. You guys stay back. I will deal with this Perugly."
What about the Zangoose? Is he leaving us to us?
The Zangoose was pushed to the opposite side of the lawn. Now, I need you guys to roll me d20s. The highest roll gets to play Alfred in this fight.
Oh my gosh.
15. I got a 15 for moi.
14.
2.
Okay, so who rolled the 15 again?
Me.
I got a 16.
Ah, there we go.
16. Okay, Eli, I am going to send you in the teacher's lounge a very poorly rendered photo of Zarek's character, Alfred's character sheet.
I'm just gonna have Alpha ignore the Perugly and just go straight for the Zangoose just to mess with it up with.
I'm glad he pushed us because I was about to ask if I could carry Walter.
You guys are currently frozen in place.
Holy cow! His attack.
Jeez.
Wait, why did you send us Xerx's character sheet?
Did I send you Zarek?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
hello.
that is Zerix.
Let's
Oops,
just
my
get a
bad.
Wait,
sneak.
why is Zerix level 6? Wait,
Why is there?
oh.
Why is there a Dragon Pulse?
No, it's the wrong name. He forgot to change the name.
Yeah,
Let me
Why
see,
is his
Alfred.
ability
Yeah, it
Cloud
is.
9?
it's the right moves
Yeah.
and the same thing.
It's-
It's
No,
just the
it's the
wrong name.
no. I just forgot to change the name on the character sheet since it's
I
my
was about
personal
to
copy.
say, I didn't think a
No, it
Zangoose could
is the
learn
correct
Dragon
character
Pulse.
sheet.
Yeah.
I don't think you can even learn it by TM.
Okay, so Eli, since you're controlling Alfred, why don't you go ahead and give the audience Alfred's stats?
Why is Alfred
Oh,
pure
right.
normal?
Oh.
why
Alfred
is
No, he
has-
should be. I think what is it? Normal dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a normal dragon. type.
I just created these character sheets really quickly, so it's not perfect.
Yeah.
They're not ice.
So
What's them
we
have
have
ice beam?
Alfred the Drampa, a level 60 normal dragon type with the ability Cloud 9, which removes the effect of weather, and holding a Detect Band, which increases the speed by your base stat.
Which is 9.
Yeah, you've only got it boosted by 6 in the temporary bonus, but...
Oh yeah, sorry, that is supposed to be 9.
Yeah, so its HP, his HP stat is 66. He's got 35 attack, 30 defense, 29 special attack, 29 special defense, and 42 speed.
He's got so much speed.
He's just ridiculously fast.
Alright, and
Oh,
what moves
he's
does he
also
have?
got the Brick Tough IQ skill, so he should have 10 more HP than that.
Oh, he does. I didn't even look at that. These were copied off of Selena's character sheet. Hers is the most developed one. So actually, you're correct. Yeah. Just imagine 10 extra, I guess.
Yeah.
So his
Alright,
HP
so what-
should be 76.
I
Yes.
have a problem with his sheet. How dare he have a -1 in tough? Oh no, he's gonna outbench everybody. No way, he ain't tough.
Okay, so what is Alfred's moveset?
Alfred's moves are Outrage, Hyper Voice, Dragon Pulse, and Extra Sensory.
This is gonna be a fun battle.
How do you psychic
It
such all the way
sure
without any
is.
psychic moves?
Extra sensory is the psychic move, dingus.
It is.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Why do you think you guys are frozen in place?
Oh, can I do a roll and get out of it? I want to go for the Dingus.
Roll. What would that be?
I'd say
Walter's
he gets
weak
a
to
chance
it.
to roll at the end of a turn,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, that seems fair. Let me see.
Walter-
It would be
Walter should roll for disadvantage because he's weak to it.
You just don't want me to hurt this ankle.
Constitution. Yeah, it'd be
Dakota, are we-
Constitution.
Dakota, are
What's
we
up?
paralyzed?
Essentially, you guys. I mean, in the sense of the word paralyzed, yes, you guys can't move except for your mouths. But no, you guys do not have the effect to paralyze.
Okay, because I'm electric, so I can't be paralyzed.
No, it's a psychic hold he has on you.
Basically psychic without psychic.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Just oh.
You gave Selena 300 IQ points?
possibly.
I
Of course
see
he
how
would.
it
Why
is.
wouldn't he? Selena's his favorite character.
Okay, right. So, I need you, Eli, to roll speed. Normally I'd have you just
Oh.
hit the F9, but that's not a thing. Roll me a
Nope.
D42.
Yeah,
we're not
let
even
me
gonna get
just
the
pull up
XP
a
out of
nice good
this.
D42.
I'm so
Okay.
sad. We're not even gonna get the XP out of this.
Oh my god, what a roll. Okay.
We need XP so bad.
Well, I got a 32.
Oh wow, that's actually not bad, but the Perugly got a 35.
Dang.
I'm
So
sorry.
the Perugly is going to leap back and the Perugly is going to leap back and go for a body slam on Xerix.
On Xerix?
We're not fighting
Okay.
him.
Sorry,
He's
not
fighting
Xerix. Not Xerix.
He's like,
Infighting.
you took a
Fire.
bribe. You took a bribe. How you were going to take a bribe? How dare you?
Friendly fire!
No,
In
the
In that
Perugly,
once, he does take. He attacks.
the
Xerix.
Perugly is going to go for a hit on Alfred. And
And that once
Uh,
Xerix.
okay, so yeah, he goes for a hit on Alfred. Where is the stupid button? And she goes, My name is Giocondo Lucendi et Vingde Flagno Malvolia Endrizzi Teophilia Pirazzi Fiorenza Alenci. You have offended me and my mob. You shall pay.
Can I get a
What?
can I get an acronym of that?
You have a really long
Yeah,
name.
it's
get that right in?
GLEFMEPA. Glephmepa.
Did you just smash your keyboard?
No, I pulled up a random Italian name generator and it gave me 5 names, first
Wow.
last names, and I just stacked them all together.
I'm not. I
What's
thought
her
that was
first
a French
name?
name.
Gioconda.
Gioconda.
Yeah. Last name Elitzi.
Polizzi.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but that's how I'm going with it. So,
Alright.
so
Sounds close
Gioconda
enough.
Elitzi. And she is going to go for a body slam, and she is going to absolutely whiff and smack into the side of the house.
Oh no, that just made him angrier.
Oh yeah.
It took me 5 hours to get that coda painting right. How dare you?
How dare
Eli,
you
anytime,
attack my...
Eli, I'm giving you
Hey, what?
permission to roleplay as Alfred, but you have to use a British accent.
Okay. I cannot do a British accent to save my life, but
Oh, would
I
you
can
like a
try.
Sparty?
Then we picked the best person to play Alfred.
We probably did not pick the best person to play Alfred, but hey.
I'm glad I would have murdered his accent.
Uh,
Oh, bruv.
Okay, it is now Alfred's turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm trying to remember Alfred's voice from any movie that I've ever seen with him, and I cannot
Just
remember
do
it.
some random British accent. That's all I've been doing.
My name is 007.
My name is Bond, James Bond.
James
How
Alfred.
dare you attack my master's house? That is not at all British, but I'm going with it.
Just think of Alfred
Go
from
for
Batman.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna use a dragon pulse now.
Okay.
He whiffs and just hits all of us.
Nat
Actually,
20.
that's. Oh, okay. So, alright, so what's the damage on a Dragon Pulse?
That is 2d10 plus 10. So I got
Oh.
4 more d10s.
Holy crap.
4 d10s.
So that's
Alright.
2d10 plus 10 plus
What?
a plus. Yeah,
Well,
2d10s. No, 1d10, right?
No,
I
it's
think so.
double the damage dice. So it's 4 d10s plus 10.
I always get that confused.
I'm ready for the 1-1-2-1.
Wait, is it for crit?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Or
look
did
up
they
what crit is.
change
'Cause
how crits work? That's how it used to be.
Then we used to do like
we
1.5.
used the old
No.
version of crits.
No.
I don't remember what it was. It's not in the system. What the hell?
We'll just say I'm
Who
pretty sure it's
designed
double.
this system? Who
Aaron-
upgraded the system and got rid of critical hits?
Android, still listening?
No,
We're
it
not
was
speaking
no. I'm the
badly,
one who
Dakota.
changed the system around. I must have removed it by accident.
Alright, Android, please
Yeah.
attack the Dakota.
Okay, so for the sake of it, yes, it'll be 4d10 plus 10.
All ones.
Okay. So we got 3, 4, 7, 8. So
Okay.
it'll be 23. Right? Wait.
14
Yeah,
plus 8 is
22.
22.
Yeah, 22. So 32 plus my special attack of 29 will be, what, 51 damage?
Physical or special? Well, that should be
Wait,
Physical, right?
32 plus 29, 61 damage. Or 22, right? Yeah.
okay. What's your final number?
Okay. Yeah, 51 special dragon damage.
Okay, so that is going to deal 22 damage. That is a sizable chunk, actually. Yeah,
Why,
oops,
it's
there
a
you go.
special defense. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so as the Perugly gets up back to its feet, it's going to look at you with an angry look in your eyes as it goes for Fury Swipes. Hey y'all, sorry for the weird midsection placement, but from this point forwards, Jake had to leave the recording to go deal with some family business. So from this point onwards, Jake will not be showing up in the recording, and I did not realize this until later in the episode. So, sorry about that. Everything's fine, don't worry about it, but, right, thank you guys for listening to the midsection. I am Dakota, your PM Reader, your GM. If you can't tell, I haven't done this in like a month. Right. Go join our Discord. It's linked down below. We have a Patreon. Hooray! It should be linked down below. If I didn't, go bug me in the Discord because I probably forgot about it. As far as the question of the episode goes this week, nobody submitted anything, so go do that. Go put some questions. There's a channel in the Discord called Question of the Episode. QOTE. I don't remember what it's actually called. It's something along those lines. Go ask me anything personal related, anything about the show, whatever you need. Right, music. As far as music goes for this episode, we have Rogueport from Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. We have Ghost Gulpin from Paper Mario 64 and Tubba's Heart from Paper Mario 64. Alright, and back to this chaos.
Oh boy.
If, for those who don't know, in the Mystery Dungeon games, Fury Swipes is so much worse than it is in the actual games. Now, let me read you the description. Fury Swipes is... That's not it. Fury Swipes is 1d6 plus 3, which doesn't sound like much, but I get to roll a d4 plus 1. This is how many chances you have. Roll accuracy for each chance. For each hit, apply damage. So I rolled a 4, and a 4 plus 1 is 5. So I'm going to roll 5d6 plus 15, and that is going to
No,
be the
you
damage.
that was how many chances you get. So now you roll
Is that- hold on one
accuracy
second.
5 times.
Is that how it is? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. That's what you just read.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. I almost edited the formula. That's only. Do you think I actually retained any of that? I thought I already knew it. That's not any chances you have. Roll accuracy. Oh.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
do
So
still
I
have
got
to do
a
accuracy.
17, a 17, a 7. What are the chances of that? A
Are you
17,
rolling physical
a
dice?
14. Yes. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
No, I
And an
can't do it.
8. Okay, I'm rolling in front of my mic, so hopefully it'll pick it up. What are the chances of that? I just rolled 3 17s in a row. Holy shit. Okay, so that is exactly what I said before anyway. It is 10d6.
It's
What am I
four-
saying?
It's
5d6
4
plus
hits.
15.
The AC is 10, right?
DC is 10? Oh, it is 10. I was looking at the move above it, which is 6. Yeah. So that's 4 hits. Sorry, I was looking at the actual above me. I know how to play this game. I've definitely opened this character sheet in the last, 3 months. So that is 46 plus 12. I don't have... I gotta use digital dice. I lost all my dice. That's 14 plus 12, which is 26 plus physical attack is 32. So that's... What did I say? 26. So 58 damage minus your defense.
Jeez. That'll be 28 damage then.
Okay. Chunky hit.
So 76 minus 28. Jeez. Alfred
So, yeah,
only
the
has
pro-
48 HP left.
So
Only.
Alfred, not Alfred. Perugly stands up and lunges at you and scratches you across the chest repeatedly, and you're now bleeding. With this, the front door is already open, but you see Miss Flameback appear at the front door, and she looks extremely surprised. Are you doing anything as Alfred with Miss Flameback?
Miss Flameback, I have the situation under control for now, but that could change.
You say this as you're currently bleeding profusely out of your chest.
that could change very soon.
This Flameback's oh my god, what is going on? Is that the mob boss? She finally notices the Perugly.
Wait,
what
what?
the hell?
Mrs. Flameback knows the mob boss.
And she slams the front door closed, and you just hear click, 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 click as all the locks go up.
Wait, she went back
Okay,
inside?
Not what I was expecting, but
She has
okay.
locked herself inside, and you hear ka-chunk, 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 and you can see in the windows a bunch of steel reinforcements have appeared.
Wow,
She
she's
knows
got...
her-
This place has really locked down.
Inside
knows
the
her
house,
strong
you can
defenses.
hear. Inside the house, you can hear Arabella, get downstairs.
She knows her other child is in the yard, right?
There is no upstairs, Dakota. Remember, this is a one-story
Arabella,
mansion.
get in the safe room. That's not downstairs.
She knows that Bruce is outside, right?
Oh, I hope the bad guys don't get to Arabella. Don't give them
Okay.
any
Don't
ideas.
worry, they won't.
I hope the
This
bad
is
guys
not
don't get to
happening.
us.
No, don't worry, they won't. There is about, at this point, there should be about 5 heavy reinforced steel doors between Arabella and the outside world. So, I think she'll be
Amazing.
safe.
I think we have more things to worry about, like us. I hope they don't get to us.
Sammy, you think we can take them?
I mean, we can't move right now, so I have no idea.
Hypothetically, if we could move, could we take them?
I think we could take them.
Like the 4 of us, probably. I don't know. Walter, I think, fell asleep. He's just kind of been hugging
Well,
me
it's
this
not
whole
just the
time.
4 of us. It's not just the 4 of us, though. We've got Selena, we've got Bree, we've got. Are they even here?
Oh yeah, what happened to them?
They're all there. They're all frozen.
They're all frozen too with us.
They're all frozen and their mouths were frozen shut, so they're not talking.
I never said their mouth. I said everything except for their mouths are frozen shut. They can
But
talk. They just have
them specifically are their mouths specifically are frozen, so you don't have to do extra work.
Sure, we're gonna go with that.
That was what I was going for.
So, Alfred, in the middle of this battle, you hear a beeping coming from your pocket. And editor, future note, put in a Game Boy Advance startup sound here as you hear a Game Boy Advance bleeping in your pocket.
Okay, do I know what that is?
Yes, you know what this is.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was about to have him go outrage, but I guess I'll check what this beeping is first.
So you grab your GBA out of your pocket and you see a message from Miss Flameback. And it has just a quick little couple sentences. It says, "Get kids into basement ASAP."
Okay, basement as in
You know what that
you
means.
know that she means
regular
the secret
basement
base.
or
No, the
lab
secret base. That's
basement?
what she means.
Okay. I guess I'll be, Alfred will be like, okay, before we get this battle any further, can we at least take it out back so I'm not wrecking the garden? We got a battlefield out back. We can settle this all there.
As long as you swear to me, no funny business. Otherwise, I won't be holding back anymore. She says, narrowing her eyes at you.
I'm just picturing all of us
swear I'm
stopping
not-
the battle and casually walking to the backyard.
It is kind of stupid, but it's what's happening. Sure,
Yeah,
but they
it's-
must
it's
come with
just
us.
a-
She points to the audience.
It's
Like, the audience doesn't like all the other people, not the actual audience.
You guys, you
Oh.
guys.
Pokemon that are frozen back here.
Yeah, you guys at home, you guys get to come with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, are you going to be doing any funny business, or are you just straight up heading to the back?
I mean, I'm gonna be heading to the back, but I'm gonna head over to the kids, like, on my way back, and tell them, get in the secret base.
Okay, I'm going to give this to you. You do have psychic abilities, so if you wish
Oh,
to telepathy
right.
with them,
Yeah.
you can.
I will telepathically tell them to get in the secret base.
Okay, and you do still have a psychic hold on them, so.
Well, oh.
Can
I
he drag
figured-
and drop us there, or is he gonna tell us to walk there?
Alfred, why don't you just
That's
like
a good-
move us with your brain over there?
Yeah, I guess I was like moving them with me as I was walking back, and then telepathically, like, I drop them next to the opening of the secret base and tell them to get in.
Are you doing this while the Perugly is back there, or?
I guess it's how conspicuous was the entrance to the secret base?
If I remember right, I don't remember if it was a tomato plant, or a tomato berry, or a picket fence, but one of the two, you just
It was-
push in it like a lever and the trapdoor opens up.
It was a tomato berry plant.
Yeah, it was a tomato
Okay.
berry plant, but how easy to see would the...
Like
From the
staircase?
battlefield, I'm gonna say it's relatively easy to say. It's invisible when the hatch is closed, but it's pretty obvious there's a square hatch.
Okay.
Although, if you are rolling for stealth or anything, I'll give you advantage because it is nighttime.
Right, got it. So, how quickly is the Perugly heading back?
Depends. Are you rushing? Are you walking back?
I am walking back, but I'm gonna try to psychically move the kids back so they'd be back there before we got there,
Okay.
and then
In that
just
case,
sorta
she's
drop them
Okay.
in the staircase that I open
Okay.
up with the psychic stuff.
okay. Cool. So I want you to roll performance for the psychic stuff.
Okay.
Oops, not that. What is
No
performance?
advantage?
No advantage. Performance is cute.
Yeah.
What happens if he drops us?
You guys will just fall to the ground. You guys are like an inch off the ground.
Yeah.
What if he drops us down the hole?
There you go.
Yeah,
There's a stair. Well,
it's
the
a
hatch is only
staircase.
big enough for like a couple.
Well, then
feet
I
to
used
the
a
ground,
fence
so-
curl and go down the stairs in my ball.
Yeah.
Here we
Well,
go
I rolled a
again.
16 plus 2.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically what happens is you psychic them over to the entrance. You're able to open up the hatch, and everyone is able to just enter before the Perugly gets to the back. No extra rolls required.
Beautiful.
So,
And yeah, I still
I'll let
send
the
out-
others. Do the others want to do anything at this point? You see, you guys are dropped in front of the hatch as the hatch opens. Are you guys doing anything with this, or are you all just heading down?
I am running down there.
Hikaru's gone. Any input from anyone else? I'm just going to assume that Bruce is going down there.
Well, Bruce is gonna wait to be the last one going down.
Okay.
Well, how come?
So it's
So-
up to the other to make sure that nobody tries anything funny.
Okay, so Selena and Bree go down, but Abyss looks at you, Bruce, and he's like, what exactly is this?
We'll talk later.
It's not gonna hurt me, is it?
Not as long as you don't mess with anything.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. He starts scuttling down the hole, and it is just Bruce, and the Krugly is just... What?
What?
Well,
Did Sammy and Walter go down?
yeah, that's what I was gonna
I
ask.
didn't- Oh, sorry, I forgot about the blue boys. I'm assuming Sammy and Walter's going down.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, is Walter still on me, or like, am I still holding him back, or like, I assume, like, since now that we've moved, he's not trying to fight anymore or something.
You guys are separate.
Okay. Well,
Alright, so...
Jake.
Well, I guess we do decide Walter goes down because Jake said that he'll be back in 20 minutes. About
Oh, I didn't even
15
hear
minutes
that.
ago.
He left? What the hell?
He's,
Oh, I
He
didn't even
said his
notice. That's why he's been so
stress for help.
silent. Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
sure. Walter
Okay.
goes down the hole.
I would
In
just
the
say either he
meantime, I
can go
will
down the
take control
hole.
of Walter.
I would say either he can go down the hole, or I'll carry him down the hole, whatever.
It's fine. He goes down the hole. I'll take care of him until Jake gets back, and I'll do as minimal role playing as possible. Okay, so yeah,
And then
Walter
Bruce
goes down
goes
the
down
hole,
right behind them.
rushes down because he knows what's down there. So it's just Sammy and Bruce.
Yeah, I'll go down after Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that entire thing was pointless. Everyone just goes down the hole. Great. Okay.
Well, it was more of we didn't
I
know what
was
Jake was
expect-
doing.
yeah, if Jake was here, he would probably try to not go down, but Jake's not
Probably.
here, so...
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
not
I-
gonna do
That's
any
why,
role
since
playing
I
with
was
him.
holding him back, I was waiting to see what he was doing. I didn't know he wasn't here.
Oh, yeah, no.
I-
Okay, so everyone goes down the hole. The hatch closes behind you, and we will get back to you guys in a minute. So, as the Progly rounds the corner, she looks around for a little bit, and oh, okay. So she's like, "Where are the kids? Where did they go?"
That's not important. You're not fighting them, you're fighting me.
Who attacked last? I don't remember.
The Fury Swipes was what last happened.
Okay, so you got the next move then.
Yeah. Okay.
But she looks like she's ready to pounce.
Now, you attacked my household, and I don't take kindly to that. So, time to use Outrage. Now
Okay.
that the kids are safe.
She looks so pissed. Alright, Outrage. How does Outrage work?
Yeah, I don't have the full effect there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll read it off. I forgot. I sent you a picture of it just real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a power 12. It is a 3d12 plus 10 move with an accuracy of 6. Roll a d4. You attack for that many turns and then become confused.
And I rolled an 11 for the accuracy.
Okay, and roll a d4.
That's a 4.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you're gonna be able to. You're stuck using Outrage for 4 turns in a row. Until then, you will. After which, you will become confused. So, go with an 11. That hits. Go ahead and roll a 3d12 plus 10. That is hefty.
That's what he's going for. This random cat attacked his house.
A random cat attacked my house.
Okay, that's a 6, a 9, and a 12.
Okay.
So 24 plus 35 minus defense.
Sorry, what was the total number?
59.
25? 59?
59 minus defense.
That is 30 damage. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh my god. So the Pregly, I feel like since we're moving away from the PG aspect, you have broken one of Pregly's legs. She is extremely hurt, and she is bleeding pretty badly. She yells out in pain as you smash into her, and she's like, "Ow, what the hell?" And she is going to go for a body slam, but she's going to roll accuracy with disadvantage because she is injured. She rolled a 6, which will hit, and a nat 1. So she's going to roll damage on herself divided by 2. So she is going to roll 2d10 plus 10. I gotta put my digital dice. Get out of here, d6s. 2d10 plus 10. So she got a 20 plus her attack is... She has an attack of 32, so that's 42 damage divided by 2 is 21. Minus her defense, which is 29, so she will do 1 damage to herself. Oh my god, I cannot believe that.
How much damage?
1 damage. She did 21 damage, but she has a defense of 29. So she deals 1 damage to herself, and you can tell she's on her last legs.
Oh no, and I'm still using.
And at this point, you hear a thump, thump, thump as you hear someone running up behind you.
Oh well, I'm still outraging. I'm gonna check real quick if outrage hits everyone or not, because
I don't think it's a field move.
That's why I'm looking it up here. It is.
I just typed in outrage, expecting to move.
Me too.
That's funny. Let's see. Uh-oh. It is not. No, it's a single hit move.
Quick question: Is Alfred technically part of the party now?
For this, are you talking about? Is this because of an IQ skill or something?
No, it's because of if he wins, do we get the experience? Because all he has to do is be a part of the party.
No, because you guys were not a part of the fight.
Ah, dang.
If there was, that would be insane. But
yeah,
no.
This would be like a super boss battle thing with super high levels.
Yeah, so, yep, you guys, why did I say you guys? Yes, Eli, Alfred can hear footsteps coming up behind him.
Okay, well, he's still in outrage mode, so he's just gonna turn around and be raging on whatever's behind him.
Okay, so in that case, go ahead and use outrage on whatever is heading towards you. So you immediately use outrage, and it turns out it is Xerix who is free of your psychic controls, and you dropped everyone, including Xerix. So Xerix is attempting to sneak attack you by sprinting at you. So as you use outrage on whatever's behind you, turns out it is Xerix. And you did how much damage again?
What? 55 physical?
Okay.
Dragon?
55 minus his defense. I gotta pull up the Excel sheet. 55 minus defense. You use outrage, and Xerix just goes down. He is out for the count. He just falls to the ground and does not get up.
Yeah.
However, with this, you get
Alfred when he's raging.
And with this, you get a smack on your head as the Pregly has gotten up to you and uses a Crush Claw. I know we got a little bit out of order with that, but it was just something I threw in there. So, the Pregly is using Crush Claw on your head. I say she hit you, but I didn't even roll accuracy. She hits anyway. She hits you on the head, and she rolls 2d8 plus 10. It says... Oh, there is an effect with this. Roll d20. If the result is greater than equal to your effect roll, defense is -2. She got an 11, so the effect roll is 11. So it will decrease defense by 2 points, which is extremely negligible, but I'll note it anyway. Defense -2.
That's after the damage from this.
Yes.
Though. Yeah.
So that is, what was it again? 2d8 plus 10? 2d8 plus 10. 2d8 plus 10. Okay, she got a 3 and an 8, so that's 11 plus her physical attack. She only has physical attacking moves. So that is 32 damage.
Oh.
Minus your defense.
So I take 2 damage because my defense is 30.
That's funny. Okay.
The
So,
smack
yeah,
on the head, Alfred just barely
essentially,
feels it.
she limps up to you and just falls on you because she's so injured. So, it is now back to. I think it's back to Alfred. We got a little jumbled with the moves there, but I
Yeah.
think we're on track.
Yeah, and he is indeed still raging. So we are on turn 3 of Outrage.
Yep.
And I got an 18 to hit, so it hits again.
Okay. Well, do you have to roll accuracy each time?
I
don't think
so,
you do.
because it has a chance to miss every hit. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Because you can get it interrupted if it misses.
Okay.
Alright. One more time, a 3d12 plus 10.
Yep.
Got 2 12s and a 3.
Oh
So-
boy. Okay.
That'll be 27 plus my attack of 35.
So was that
62,
62? Yeah. Okay.
62 damage.
So 62
Or no,
minus her
plus
defense.
10. I forgot. 72 damage.
Okay, 72 damage minus her defense doesn't matter because she had 1 HP.
Oh no!
So it was really funny because you hit her and you brought her down to 2 HP, and then she got a nat fail on herself and did 1 damage. So she went from 2 health to 1 health,
Yo.
which was really funny. So she crumples to the ground in a heap, and she is knocked out for the count. Both Xerix and the Perugly are basically next to each other, just completely knocked out.
Did either of them die?
No. Neither one of them got negative their max HP.
That's good. So how much experience did Alfred get?
Actually, I guess we can put this, but let me calculate that. Let me dust off the XP chart real quick. So, total level foes, why is 80 in there? That'll be a 5. Number of players 1. What? Oh, total level of foes. I thought that was total number of foes.
No,
I put in the calculations a boss fight with 1 player, but the level was 1. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you get 900 XP.
That includes knocking out Xerix too?
Oh, yeah. Xerix too. So, wait a minute. That does bring it up to 80. What the hell? Okay, so you get 1200 XP.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
because the
doubt that
Perugly was
actually-
levels.
There's
yeah,
no
the
way
Perugly
that
was
actually
level
levels up
60.
Alfred, but it's fun to know.
Yeah. Yeah, the
How many
Perugly was level
levels would that have
60.
given us?
Oh my god. I can actually kind of check. So is that
Yo, that would have gotten us
There it
up
is.
to level, like, 18.
So yeah, you guys are level 11. So 1200 would have gotten you to level 19. That would have been fucking insane. So
You know,
okay,
just get barely any experience in season 1, and then arc 2 we just jump up 8 levels.
Okay, so it is at this point, Eli, you must return to your own body.
Ah, dang.
You feel the
It was
soul
nice.
leaving Alfred, and you suck back into your own body. And that is
This
as
is
much
like-
as you guys know.
This is like your name.
So, yeah, so you guys are now in the underground, and, you guys are now in the secret base, and, Selena, Abyss, and Brie look incredibly shocked as they see all of these whirling gizmos, the giant screen at the end of the hallway, just a bunch of random tech stuff that they've never seen before in their lives, and they just have, like, their jaws are on the ground.
So we may have known a little bit more than we told you about.
Selena looks back at you quickly. She's like, "You think? You think? What the hell is this?"
Well, we didn't know
Look,
how.
we,
we didn't really know how to, break it to you. We didn't really trust you all that well, and to be fair, you tortured Walter, you stole the orb, you had a lot of going against you, so we didn't want to share everything right at once.
This seems like a little bit much to hold back. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my god, what is this stuff? She, like, runs up to one of the gizmos on a pedestal and starts poking at it. It doesn't do anything, but she's, like, poking around with the electronics.
Well, if we had told you about this, would you have let us hold on to the orb? Because...
No,
If not, then there was no point in us telling you about it.
So you guys are manipulating me. Is that how this is?
Well, manipulate's a strong word.
No.
Really.
No,
no,
Selena.
Wait, hang on.
This underground facility is top secret. You have to understand that. We can't just tell anybody.
Also, you're
Yeah,
one to
why
talk
not?
about
Trust you first.
You're one to talk about manipulation. You're over here torturing people and stealing things from us. No, shut up.
She narrows her eyes at you. She's like, she understands where you're coming from, but she doesn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, also, we ourselves just found out about this place, like, 5 days ago or so. When I found out my dad wasn't actually dead, like I thought, for about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years, just like how long I've been here.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay,
We
so
went over
This
this already.
is...
Yeah.
Yeah, so this, she points at, like, the gigantic computer screen with the flashing dot at the end of the hallway. So this is related to me, she says, pointing at herself.
No, that dot's not you, you dingus.
Probably. I mean, that is where my mom said that my dad is, at that dot.
I
But
thought
we
you
have
said
no
your
idea
dad fell
where
into
that
a
is.
rift. What do you mean? At this point, the hatch opens up. Again, you can see, well, I was going to say daylight, but it's nighttime. You can hear the hatch opening up, and Alfred starts walking down the stairs, and he is bleeding profusely.
What?
You can hear him heaving, and he
never
looks
even
down
got
the
down
stairs
to
at you
half
guys.
health.
Well, the probably kind of slashed her stomach open with the fury swipes.
Hikaru,
So-
can you get some band-aids for him?
Band-aids. So Alfred peeks down at you guys over the staircase, and he's like, are you kids okay? Did they hurt you at all? Whoa.
We're
Why
just
are they
fine,
here?
Alfred.
I took care of them, but I mean, holy crap.
I mean, Walter's so upset he can't even talk.
Walter fell asleep. I have no actual solution for that. So Walter, from this point on, is just asleep. He passed out from surprise.
No, well, here's the thing. He got hit with a psychic type move. He's weak to it.
You know what? Yeah, let's just say he fainted. Let's
Sure.
say Alfred accidentally used the entirety of extrasensory on Walter, and he's just knocked out.
He could tell that Walter
Sammy, I don't
was
know
gonna
where
be
to
the
find-
problem.
Sammy, I don't know where to find the band-aids.
Oh, I
Is there a
didn't
first
think
aid
you'd
kit
actually.
down here?
I didn't think you'd actually go look. I mean, I appreciate the effort. Here, I'll go help you look.
Thank you.
So you guys go off and do your own thing. It is now basically Bruce and the others.
I mean,
Alfred's
I'm sure
like,
there's
I'm-
a first aid kit down here somewhere, or at least like bandages.
Did you look
Alfred
underneath the?
points to
Did
the
you look
corner
underneath
of
the
the
desk
room.
with the giant TV screen on it?
Alfred
Under
points
the
to the
desk?
corner of the room. He's just like, there's bandages and shit over there. Just grab them. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go check on Miss Flameback. I've completely lost my British accent. I'm gonna go check on Miss Flameback and make sure them and Arabella are okay. And he heads back up the stairs.
This is the start of Alfred's new voice. This is how he loses his accent.
At the beginning of the episode, I completely forgot to give him a British accent, and I forgot about it there. He didn't lose his British accent. It's just me being an idiot. So
I think it's he loses his accent when he's heavily injured.
seems like it.
Or when Sammy jumps on his back.
He lost too much of his British blood. He became American.
Oh no.
So yeah, Biss and Bree are currently just wandering around staring at all this stuff.
Can we roll investigation for the band-aids?
Alfred pointed to the corner of the room and literally told you guys the band-aids were there.
Yeah, but it might be a huge pile of stuff and we don't know where the band-aids are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Roll perception.
One of us? Which one of us?
It doesn't matter. One of you guys.
Okay. I get a 10 plus. What's my modifier again? 12.
Okay. All right. So with the 12, you can see a gigantic neon sign with arrows pointing at the first aid kit that just says "Band-Aids here" in like 3 exclamation points. Like you can clearly see where they are.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna grab the thing, grab the first aid kit, and open it up. And inside there are, let's just say there's a bunch of Drampa-sized Band-Aids.
Well, whenever this kind of accident occurs, incident, not accident.
What?
Okay.
Alfred, we found. Oh, he's gone.
Okay. So Selena is So Selena walks up to you, Bruce, and she's just like, "Okay. Can I keep my head for this? Explain to me, what is this?" And she gestures towards the room. What exactly is all of this that you guys have neglected to tell me? What are we doing here?
Well, before my dad disappeared, he and my mom were studying these rifts, and this was where they did all of their research, apparently. And they apparently built a machine that can track things and people through the rifts to see where they're going, and that's how that's what that screen is, and that little flashing dot is apparently my dad, wherever he is in the universe or multiverse. I don't even know at this point.
So you're saying he might not actually be here in Outcast, in the Outcast region?
It's a possibility. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm typing. I see. So, how exactly are they able to locate this? Because if you guys have some kind of tracking technology, there might be a way for me to track my mom, maybe?
I have no idea. My mom knows all this tech stuff. Like I said, I just found out about this place like 5 days ago. I don't know anything about anything down here except that a bunch of cool tech that my parents made with with Flameback Enterprises.
Okay, so do you think they could make some fancy technology to help me out? She seems genuinely intrigued now.
It's a possibility. We gotta be able to trust each other, though. For any of it.
It seems very hard when we're keeping secrets behind our backs. I'm not keeping anything behind my back right now, so I don't know why you decided to. She takes a deep breath. She's like, "Okay, so you guys are tracking your dad who went through a rift. Is there any way that this, because we're in the past technically, is there any way that in the future we're already tracking me, like us in the future are tracking me? Do you think the future us are gonna be able to help us in any way?"
My brain hurts.
that is a wild thought. That is, I can't disprove it. I mean,
Well, that's actually kind of troubling, because if the future us hasn't helped us already, does that mean we've already failed in the future? If we haven't come to help ourselves already?
I think if I remember
Well,
correctly,
there would have-
Mrs. Bruce's mom's, she said that he was wearing like a medallion or something, and that's how they're able to track him.
Right. I see. I don't have one of these medallions, but surely there. I mean, it's been 20 years since my present time, so.
And like I know you said you know you don't keep up on the Fortune 500 or whatever it is you said like an hour or two ago when we were in the house, about what the Flameback company is like in 20 years, because you were like, I don't know, super young. So it's not like we can ask you what the Flameback Enterprises is like in the future. So.
Well, I know the Flameback company dealt with like technology, but this is a little bit excessive. Like, holy crap. And with this, you hear the hatch open again, and both Walter and Miss Flameback come down the stairs. I was about to say Arabella, but no, she does not come down the stairs.
Alfred and
no.
Miss Flameback, you mean?
Yeah, I was like,
Yes,
Walter's
that is
already
what I
here with
said.
us. Yeah.
So, so she walks down the stairs, and you can see Alfred is covered in bandages. He seems to be doing better.
Alfred, we
and
found
Miss
the band-aids
Flameback's
for
like-
you. Oh, you're fine. Never mind.
So Miss Flameback comes down, and she's like, "Well, this is certainly one way to introduce you guys to this." She says, looking at the 3 evolutions. Welcome to Project Flameback, I guess. This is certainly something, I guess. Do you need me to explain what's going on here? And Slant is like, I think Bruce basically summarized it already. He told me about how you guys are tracking your husband, I guess, his dad, and it's that big dot over there. And you guys look over. Yeah, there's still the blinking dot. She gestures at. I don't like. I'm just wondering, is there any way we can use this kind of technology to help me find my mother, or help me get back to my time in any way? Maybe I don't need the orbs.
And at that, Sammy's gonna walk up to Mrs.
Yeah.
Flameback and quietly ask her,
Well, since now that we're here, do we still need to do the test?
I suppose not.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess this is our way of welcoming you into Project Flameback, so you guys are now a part of this team. Although things got a little bit more complicated now that we're dealing with your mother as well, so this is gonna be fun.
And Sammy pulls the blue orb from under her father.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no. Uh-oh.
okay,
Doing that
so
now.
I guess this is a good way to bring it out. Selena also pulls out her orb. She's like, "What is going on here? There's 2 of these orbs."
I'm just gonna say
Wow.
this now. Bruce isn't explaining this one. Bruce
Okay.
has done
was
enough
giving-
explaining for like his week.
Okay, I was giving you guys an opportunity to say something if you wanted to, but Miss,
I would-
Oh my God,
I normally I'd let Walter talk if he wasn't passed out right now. That fight kind of did a number on him. But because it was kind of his idea to give this to me, Hikaru wanted me to eat it. I told her no.
she cocks her head, looks at you weirdly. She's like, "What?" Anyway, yeah. So this is Miss Flameback talking. She's just like, we're trying to rope you into this, so we were giving you a little bit of a test to see if you were trustworthy enough to actually be a part of this team. So we gave you a fake orb and the hopes that you wouldn't do anything funny with it, and if you didn't, then we were gonna let you down here eventually. Selena's ears have just gone flat. She just looks like, really? Seriously? She looks kind of pissed. And
She does.
so, yeah, she's just, seriously. So that's why you guys would let me have the orb in the first place, isn't it?
It's not like you'd let go of
Okay.
it. We couldn't really get you to give it back anyway.
Well, we're here now, and that's what matters. So, okay. So, what are we doing from here? And Miss Flameback's like, well, we got one of the orbs. We have, I'm assuming the others told you about the book and everything.
Oh no,
And
actually
we
no, we
forgot
didn't.
about the
We
book.
no, we actually told her it was
Yeah,
a fashion
Selena's
magazine.
like, a book?
We told her it was a fashion magazine because
think
we
I
didn't
might
want
have
to tell her
mentioned
about
the
it.
Yeah, Miss Flameback seemed to look like, what?
That was Walter's idea, naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we got this book here, and okay. So, bit of a recap. I ended up robbing. Hear me out. I ended up robbing the Vulcanberg Museum of Music and Arts because they had this book, and she pulls out the original copy of LGM's Guide to the Galaxy by Dr. Who. It might just look like an ordinary book, but it's got tellings of these orbs that can control like time and space and all this crazy stuff. But we haven't been able to figure out exactly what they're supposed to do. All I know is that they give you like godlike powers or something. I spent like some time trying to translate it, but I can't. Like it has pictures of these orbs, but we don't actually know what they do. just depictions of what they might do. So we don't actually know what they're for or anything, but we're trying to collect all of them, and this one we've had with us our entire lives, basically. My grandmother gave this one to me when I turned 18, and she gestures at the blue orb. Oh, by the way, which one is the real orb? And Selena picks it up. She's like, well, I thought it was this one, but apparently not. And she just, like, throws it on the ground, and it doesn't shatter, but it hits the ground with a loud thump, and, nothing happens. Okay, so I guess Sammy has the real orb. Okay.
Yeah, here you go. And he hands her the orb.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought that was meaning that it was that. I thought that was meaning that Selena had the real orb because it didn't shatter.
Well, everybody in character is convinced that that was the fake orb, remember? The one you guys gave to Selena?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a little afraid to find out what would
I
happen.
thought that was the clue that it was the real orb instead of the fake orb. I
That
thought
would've
we
been a
would
good
be
idea.
expecting it to shatter if it was the fake orb.
Well, it didn't shatter. So, yeah, so the blue orb kind of just, like, rolls away to the edge of the room.
What?
I'm a little afraid to
the
find
one-
out what the real orb would do if we shattered it. If we
Yeah, I
slammed
know,
it on the
right?
ground.
So,
We
you
can always find out.
guys... just throws it on the ground, shatters it, turns out it's the real one. Throw them both in the air, see which one shatters. So, yeah, Selena's like, it feels no difference. It's a really good copy, I guess. So, okay, so we got this book that gives us information, but if we can't translate it and just go off the pictures, then what use is it to us? This is like the key to all of our problems, but we can't. This is the lock holding back the door to all of our problems, but translating this is the key. Shouldn't that be our next step then?
I think
Sounds
so.
like it.
Should we
Okay,
take it?
then
Should we take it to Blair and Valkenburg and see what she thinks?
Miss Flameback was like, yeah, that was my guess. That was like one of our initiatives was to go seek out Blair or some other scholar who'd be able to translate this. But I haven't seen her in quite some time, so I don't know if she's still running that library of hers that or her parents or whatever.
Well, we did just
She
see her
is.
like a week and a half ago, right?
Oh, that's
was
right.
there?
Okay, you guys did say that right. Yeah. So yeah, she should be there. Yeah, so you guys could go visit her in Valkenburg again. Once again, going back to Valkenburg, but
Yeah.
we've also
Hikaru
heard
can
tellings
maybe
of
learn
that
Volt
bank
Tackle
robbery.
this time around.
Actually, both of our clues lead to Valkenburg. The bank, the talking to Blair, like everything seems to be in Valkenburg. So that's either way, you guys should head back to Valkenburg.
I mean, the only other idea that we kind of wanted to do here was like we thought maybe we could go back to the field where we saw the first rift. That was like the only thing we could think of to do back here in Gale Beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I've
something
never-
we could do. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
I've already tried that.
now that we're
Yeah, I actually went back to the place you guys described. I went to the wrong place or there was no rift, but
Mr. Dr. Sumo said he never saw anything. I don't know what it was, like why we were the ones that saw it.
I don't know. But I mean, I did find this, which was really weird. It was like in the middle of a clearing, and she holds up a white piece of what looks like plastic. It's just like a weird, like boomerang shaped piece of plastic with like what seems to be like buttons and shit on it. I don't know. It's some kind of like weird technology. I thought it was really strange. I kept it around just in case this had to do with anything, but I think it just looks like some trash. I'll probably throw it away later. But yeah, it looks like you guys should head to Valkenburg.
wait, no, don't throw that out. We can make sense of it, perhaps.
It literally just looks like trash. I don't think it's connected to anything.
Let me
But
take a look
anyhow.
at it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll investigation on it.
Investigation. That's a +0. I got a nat 1.
It like she wasn't wrong. It literally just looks like a piece of trash.
Should we all roll investigation?
If you guys want to pass it around, you can.
Yeah, Bruce, take a look at this. I can't make heads and tails of it.
No freaking way. I also
get
rolled
that
a
one?
nat 1.
It is just a piece of trash.
Oh,
Like,
wait.
it is hard to convince
Yeah,
anyone
no.
else otherwise.
Well, I guess it's Sammy's turn. I also can't make any heads or tails of this.
Yeah, sure. Let me take a look at that.
And I rolled a 15.
Okay, with a 15, you can see, like, the buttons seem to be, like, purposefully made. Like, it seems like it used to have a purpose, but it doesn't seem like it'd be very useful anymore. Like, it kind of does look like trash.
Yeah, I don't really know what this is, but like it's got buttons.
Do the buttons do anything? Can I push them?
Yeah, you can push them. They make a nice little clicky sound. They sound like this. I don't know if you can hear that.
No,
Is
I
it
did
like a
not pick
Game Boy
up on
Advance?
No, because you guys know what the Game Boy Advance sounds like.
Right.
You guys not hear that?
No.
I heard that.
Oh.
I heard that.
Okay, I was pushing buttons on my... Yeah, so...
Is
yeah,
it like
so,
It looks like it could be like a fidget toy or something. You just push the buttons to keep your hands occupied. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. I mean, Miss Flameback talking. It's just like, I don't really see a point in keeping it around.
I wonder if that could have somehow caused the rift.
Why would this lump of garbage cause a rift?
I don't know, Miss Flameback. I don't really think it's worth. I don't think you should throw it out yet. It might be worth looking into with your science stuff and
She
your
rolls her
gadgets.
eyes, but she's like, yeah, she rolls her eyes. She's like, whatever, I guess. She just like sets it on the table or like one of the pedestals with like technology sitting around. Well, okay, so I guess at this point, you guys should probably head to bed, don't I?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. It's been quite an adventure.
What are we gonna do about the she looks at Alfred's like, what are we gonna do about the mob boss? I don't know her name. And Alfred's like, she said her name, but I don't remember what it was. It was some weird string of gibberish.
Giaconda, I think? Something like that?
Just get the GBPD to come down and get it. Like, for real, we have the mob boss. There's got to be some police officer nearby that can snag her, nab her, like Hikaru said.
The Gabit. That's what it was, the Gabit. The Gill
The
Beach
Gabit.
investigation team.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, Mrs. F. The Gabit. Yeah, that's the team I meant.
The Gabit. I forgot that was a thing. She's like, I guess. I mean, there's a chance that she has ties to the police herself, but I can see.
Do you have like a jail cell down here?
Sure.
We could just get Walter's mom the police commissioner, right?
What?
Don't worry about it, none. Don't worry. It's you know what? It's just a funny little joke. It's nothing. That's
Okay. Alright, well, I suggest you guys head back to bed then.
I rolled a 10 for deception.
What? Why were you rolling deception?
Because we lied to her? Like, well, I mean, I guess I didn't lie to her. Never mind.
No? That was more of just a nice little inside joke for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take my roll back.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so you guys I'm assuming you guys are heading back upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you guys head back upstairs. You guys pass the body of the Perugly and Xerix, and you guys head to the front door, but it is still completely sealed by metal. And Miss Flameback is just like, oh, whoops, and she like pushes a button on her Game Boy Advance that she has with her, and you can just hear chunk, 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 chunk as all the reinforcements pull back into place. And you open the door, and you can see Veronica and Arabella inside, looking terrified. Veronica is just like, what is all of this? Miss Flameback goes, we'll deal with this in the morning. It's way too late. It's a long story. We're fine now. Just go back to bed. Veronica just, okay, I guess. Sure. And they all head inside. So, alright, you guys heading to bed. What are you guys doing? Anything else you want to do before we close out this episode?
Just thinking about going back to Vulcanburg again. It was really cool last time.
Okay.
And
Okay, are you guys getting your own separate rooms?
You know, going to Vulcanburg means we could stop at the Boca McDonald's again.
Oh,
oh,
God.
that's true. And if we're gonna stay there for an extended period of time, we should probably think about like buying a house there. Or like,
Buying a house.
How good do you think the housing market is right now that you think that a bunch of teenagers can just go out and buy a house in a big city?
In this economy.
well, maybe
Never.
Can your mom put the down payment?
Probably
Miss
not.
Flameback Miss Flameback's like, I'm not buying you guys a house. You guys are ridiculous.
Well, could you at least like get us easier transportation between here and there? Like, it takes so long to get there.
Since it's part of the mission, I can give you guys a little extra cash, but I'm not buying you a house. That's ridiculous.
Okay, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. We weren't like asking. We were just thinking out loud.
I know. Alright, why don't you guys go to bed? I'll see you guys in the morning. She heads off to her bed. Are
Alright,
you
good
guys
night.
getting separate rooms, or are you all sleeping in Bruce's room again?
Didn't we
Up
just
to
like
the
sleep
group.
here like a night ago? Yeah, I think didn't we just sleep here like last night? Like we
Yes.
could just.
Yeah.
So I don't see.
Yeah, I think you.
I
Yeah,
don't
you guys
see a-
slept in Bruce's room.
I don't. Okay, whatever we did, let's do that again. I don't see a reason to keep changing the room assignments.
Okay. Alright, so you all head to Bruce's room, you all lay down, and that is where we're gonna end this episode. I've been Dakota, your PM, your DM, your GM.
I've been Evelyn playing Hikaru.
I've been Eli playing Bruce and Alfred.
I've been Shawn playing Sammy, who no longer has an orb.
And I'm Jake playing Walter, and I'm a dumbass. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.